quitting your phone is quicker than freaking alcohol. That's what it says. No, that's what it says. But it's like saying scenarios which I actually don't go through. Sorry guys. I'm so glad though that I've just been blessed to like live in the moment. I don't know, just been blessed like the whole of the day. Today I've just been reading. Not to flex, but I'm so glad I'm one of them people. Because if I wasn't, then I'd be jealous of myself. I'm so glad. Well done me. Reading on passage, get your listening ears on. Should I do just a reading and like, I just read you like comforting stuff and like, would you rather that, like I read you books to go to bed to, or like Drake Away and Povs? What one would you prefer? I'll do whatever you want. It's 1 a.m. and my alarm will sound at 6 for work, but I just cannot stop scrolling. I've never been like lying in bed when I'm meant to be asleep, scrolling on my phone. And if that's you, then I feel so bad for you, because I mean, I guess it is harder to stop reading this magazine because I was on the stairs. And each way, I've just been watching the trailers, and then after this I'll probably read. I'm reading this at the moment, and it's a lot different to what like I usually would. I don't really do like romances, but also it's very easy to read, so it's nice to like break from my usual Shakespeare and stuff. This is Alice's 101, about to refrain from like social media, I guess. Basically my story. You're just a bit wet. I tend to have that effect on people. Go TikTok in like 2020, but like I don't even go on it when like I didn't have anything else to do. Like I wouldn't go on it if I had work to do. I didn't have anything I needed to do, but there was other stuff I could be doing instead of going on TikTok, like colouring. I've got these fun colouring books. I could be reading. I could be watching a film, which, why is watching a film classed as productive now? Like, that isn't normal. I could be reading right now and, you know, expanding my vocabulary, but instead I'm just going on TikTok. And yeah, I just spent so much time on it. And I said, yeah, it wasn't affecting my work or anything, but still it was like, I could be doing better stuff. Yeah, I was wanting to stop like so badly for like a couple of weeks, but I didn't want to delete it because I liked posting on it. And if I deleted, then I wouldn't know. No questions asked, no questions needed. I love that so much. I think it's so funny. No one's going to know what I mean though, because it's not a popular thing, but we'll include it anyway.
I'm like really excited for Halloween too, where you know you're invited to my party. No questions asked, no questions needed. You know you're invited to my party. I'm super stoked for Halloween and I hope I see you there, dude.
It's very tiring talking quietly. Like, I'm actually getting out of breath. I was on holiday with Jess, and anytime me and her were apart, like, she was in the shower, she was, I don't know, you have to ask Jess, I don't know what she was doing. I'd like spend reading instead of going on TikTok. And then we were away for a week. I keep saying obviously before sentences which are not obvious. Obviously we're away for a week, that isn't obvious. And like I can't help saying it, and then I think, what if I make someone feel really dumb saying obviously, shut up. I wasn't on TikTok that entire week. Love Island was on, and I think in the breaks of that I was watching Jess's, but that was literally it. So yeah, after that week, it's like, because I wasn't on it for a week, I didn't ever want to be on it afterwards. I didn't like ever crave to be on it, and now I don't crave to be on it. And genuinely now I find it so boring. I do. Oh, I do. Yeah. There's nothing good on there. It's so bad. It's so bad. Can't really like give you a way to like stop going on it. That was my way, but also, as I said, I was never too like attached to it in the first place. But I think I'm going on holiday. Okay, so you have to spend about 8k on a holiday. That's how you give up. But I think that is a good way, because think, if you're in a nice place, you'll want to be out exploring and doing stuff. If you pay for a holiday, you're not going to want to waste it on your phone, are you? And then you'll come back and you'll apply that to your life. You only live once. Why are you wasting it on your phone? Why the hell? Sorry, you've got about 80 years in you and you're spending it all scrolling on TikTok. You're not going to live long, because think about it. think about it. Your life is not measured in years, it's measured in memories. You know, it doesn't matter if you've lived 70 years. So if you spent half a day of them years on your phone scrolling through TikTok and you haven't remembered any of them TikToks or anything, that means you've only lived what's half 70. 350. Wait, no. You know what I mean? I just think you're kind of wasting your life. Also, I think you're wasting your life if you're just always thinking about your exterior instead of your interior. I think it's so stupid. Like, imagine wasting your life wishing for like a different hair colour or a different hair type. You have 3A hair and you want 4C hair. I actually don't know what any of that means. Like, imagine wasting your life waking up every morning thinking, oh, I wish I had curly hair. Waking up every morning thinking, oh, I wish my eyes were further apart. No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. And you might be like, oh, you need to be insecure. Like, look at you. You should be insecure. But I never in my life have I actually been insecure. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. And because it's just stupid. Like, obviously, every once in a while, you're gonna like think, oh, I'm fat and ugly and stupid. But even then, I don't. Like, it would last 10 seconds and then I'm distracted by the next thing. I think it just shows who you are as a person. You're so shallow if you are. Like, I don't want to be your friend. Why would anyone care what your exterior looks like? Why would anyone care? And if they do care, why would you want to like be friends with them? Why do you care? Basically what I'm trying to say is just just have a good soul. Like, actually just have a good soul. You'll enjoy life a lot more and you'll attract a lot better people into your life if you've got a good soul. Okay? So just get a fucking good personality. Also, I think it's like, again, if you're worrying about your looks, I think that's why I don't, because it's like, I know like what my personality is like. I know that I'm T and everyone wants to be my friend. Like, I know that my personality is good and it's strong. What's that woman pose? Something like that. So I don't need to worry about my looks or anything because I know what I have in my heart. No questions asked, no questions needed. So it's like, if you care about your looks, it's actually making me think, oh, so you've got a lame personality. You're not thinking, oh, but it's fine because my personality makes up for it. My personality is good. I'm like, oh, so you're a loser, so you're boring. To sum it up, all flesh rots. At the end of the day, when you're dead, your bones, your skin, you're not gonna have skin. You're not gonna be worrying about your nose because it's gonna be gone. It's gonna rot away. You're not gonna worry about your shape of your lips because it's gonna have rotted away. What hasn't is the effect you had on other people, how you made them feel. They're not gonna remember you for how far apart your eyes were. They're gonna remember you for how you made them feel. Okay? I feel like I was meant to in a conclusion, then that just went on. No, in conclusion to the in conclusion. All flesh rots. Your soul lives on forever. Peace. No questions asked, no questions needed.